Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This is going to be a short one talking about how I'm trying to grow and make my hand thicker. Now, why would you want that in arm wrestling? Well, I quickly realized that it's advantageous to have a thicker hand. And the reasons for that is when you grip up with someone, if their meat of their hand, like this part here, is thick, it is incredibly difficult to get your fingers around that and really uncomfortable. Someone like myself with short fingers, I noticed this straight away. As soon as I would grab someone with a thick hand, I just couldn't get the purchase around that thickness, and it's just so uncomfortable. So it's something that I'm training now, because at the end of the day, it is a muscle, and it can grow. I've noticed in the, almost the year that I've been training in arm wrestling that it has actually grown. And arm wrestling is actually going to make that grow. Like at the end of the day, if you're doing a lot of table time, that's going to make a difference. But to add on to that table time, I've also been throwing in 2 exercises, and I try and do these almost every session if I'm feeling it. And I don't track the progress. It's more of just getting blood flow and I guess to try and stimulate hypertrophy. Now, I guess the forearms and the hands specifically is a little bit different to training, these larger muscles like the chests, your lats and things like that. They're really small muscles. They're used pretty much every day, so they're used to doing higher reps. A good example is people that work in a trade. And I'll use my brother as an example. So my brother, he's a smaller guy, he's only 70 kilos, but the thickness of his hand is incredible. It's one of the most uncomfortable hands I've grabbed, and the reason for that is that he uses his hands every single day. He's lifting stuff, using tools in awkward angles, and over time that's really just thickened his hand. So if you take that methodology of using it every day and doing a lot of volume, I think that makes sense with training these specific muscles. So there's 2 exercises that I'll do, and I'll quickly just show you them. They're really easy to do, and you can do as much as you want. If you want to do them 5 times a day, go for it. I probably should be doing more volume, but there's only so much time in the day that you can allocate to training. But I'll show you them now. All right, the first one that I do actually doesn't need to be done in the gym. I do this at my desk, and whenever I see it laying around, I'll pick it up, but I also do it at the end of my sessions, is using something like this. Now, I know John Brezink on his YouTube channel had a stress ball recently. It's very similar, just something that you can squish with a bit of resistance. I don't know what these are called. You get them, I think rock climbers use them. I was recommended by one, but you can grab it and you can squeeze it. So the way that I do it is I get it so that I'm using the meat of my thumb and squishing, and it's really just a squeeze. And this isn't heavy, and I just bang out a bunch of reps. So sit down until you feel that burn. You can get heavier ones. I've got different colors which up the resistance, but you don't want it too heavy because you want to be able to get some good reps in. And I'll just smash that out, and I can already feel the burn starting inside here and on the outside there. I'll do the same on the other hand, and there you go. How easy is that? And yeah, like I said, this one you can do at your desk, wherever, and over time it's going to thicken that up. Alright, so the other one that I do, and I really like this one, is similar to like a pinch hold, but I'm grabbing it with both hands and I'm just rotating the plate in my hands, like in my fingers, and squeezing it. And again, this one, you can maybe not go to failure, but you can get some really good stimulation in the hands and really build it up. And you want to do this with a bumper plate because it's much thicker. I mean, you can do it with a skinnier plate, but I think you're going to get more bang for buck with something thicker because it's really loading up that thumb and the muscles around it. This will also work your forearms. It'll get really good blood flow actually all throughout your arm. And this one I'll just do 5 sets maybe of close to failure, maybe 90% effort. This is only 15 kilos, so it's nothing heavy. It's not going to destroy you, but you really start feeling build up. there we go. That's one set done. Bang out 5 of those sets in like, you know, 5 minutes. Have a little bit of rest between each and you're good to go. And over time, you're gonna get that thickness there, which is what you want. And if you've seen, I saw lately with John Brzezinski uploading in his super matches, how thick his thumb is. It's incredible. Now, you know, me, I'm never gonna have anything close to that because I've got a tiny hand, but I'll try and work with what I've got and see how that goes. But maybe I'll update you guys in, you know, again, in a couple of months with some really dedicated training to it and see how much of a difference it makes. Thanks for tuning in, guys, and I'll catch you in the next video. See ya.